If there is a referendum conducted to determine the fate of Biafra, to determine if Biafra would be allowed to exit Nigeria, and the referendum is conducted in the southeastern states and the south-southern states, do you think there would be a Biafra? Now, this question is very valid because I made this post some days ago talking about what a lot of Nigerians want for Nigeria at the moment, which is for obvious reasons. And the kind of responses I got from that video opened my eyes to a brand new reality, which is the fact that the South-Southerners, or the people of the South-South, do not actually consider themselves to be Biafrans. Now, I know this might come as a shock to many people because most people in the other parts of Nigeria do not really know the difference between an Igbo man or an Ijaw man. They just know that if you are not Hausa, you are not Yoruba, you are considered to be Igbo. That is just the way it is. Now, I came across this tweet from Nnamdi Kanu some days ago, insinuating that the federal government gave him an offer of going with the 5 southeastern states to form the Biafran Republic, which any reasonable person would decline because forming a country like that, it means you are going to be totally bordered by Nigeria. Like if you look at the southeast on the map, it is totally surrounded by Nigeria. And having your own country in the middle of another country does not make any sense because you'll be totally dependent on that country that surrounds you for everything. You have to request permission for airspace, you have to request permission for everything. And the southeast on its own is landlocked, like they don't have a direct access to the Atlantic Ocean or to any ocean at all, which means they'll be totally dependent on other countries, which is the southern part of Nigeria, for everything they need, which would not actually make any sense to them. Now, if you look at the popularity of this Biafran agitation, you would find out that it is mainly limited to the southeast. The people of the south do not really observe the things that makes these agitations loudest in the southeast. They don't observe sit at home. They don't observe any of those things. IPOB is not there. ESN is not there. They don't have all these things that are very, very popular or that are very, very known with the struggle in southeast. They don't have them in the south. And judging from records, the southerners produce much more votes than the southeasterners. Now, if there is a referendum conducted to determine if Biafra would come alive, if it would come to reality, and the southerners are also to vote along with the southeasterners, do you think Biafra will come? Well, that is a question that I'm leaving to you. Because from the way I see it, an average southerner would not vote in support of Biafra, except of course the plan is for them to exit with Biafra and then later exit from Biafra